Welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. So, the Battle for the Bosporus DLC just dropped, and there's a kitty. There is a kitty, and for some reason, oh, there we go. Now I'm not showing, that was weird. There's a kitty. It's adorable. And the Turks are assholes. How dare they siege this city, or whatever the hell they're doing. And what even is going on here? Like, you can see the fucking Hagia Sophia in the background, and then it's like, it's clearly like this Turkish ship is like attacking or something. Like, I don't even know what the hell's going on in this thing. I guess this is maybe like the Greece-Turkish border, maybe? I don't fucking know. Whatever. So we're going to go into Gathering Storm, and we're going to be playing as Greece. And going to be trying to go for the Byzantophile achievements. We'll see if it goes how I want it to. So I loaded up the game just before, just see how to become the Byzantine Empire, because it's not in your decisions list anymore. So what you have to do, and this feels extremely counterintuitive to me, but instead of going down the king's government path, you have to go down the bring home the exiled republicans path, compromise with the monarchists, and then come all the way down here to reviving the double-headed eagle to reform the Byzantine Empire. Which seems extremely counterintuitive to me. Like, why? Wouldn't it make more sense to go down the monarchy path? But whatever. It doesn't matter. So, I don't know what has changed in this update besides the nations with their new focus trees. Let's take a look at my stuff. So I have George II. He lowers stability, but gives support for non-aligned. I have the debt to the IFC, which gives you 50% consumer goods factories at -10 stability. Foreign monopolies, 20% consumer good factories, plus 25 trade deal opinion factor, plus 25 economy law change, and plus 75 trade law costs. The Sihakt plan, consumer goods -10%. Okay, at least there's some good here. Plus 30% resource to market. Plus 50% civilian factory construction speed, plus 25% economy law costs, plus 25% trade laws costs. I'm not trade changing either of these, apparently, so whatever. Political instability. Political power gain -15%. The Republicans are hostile, -15% stability. The Communists are hostile, -15% stability. The Fascists don't give a shit. No effect. Agrarian society, -45% recruitable population, -30% factory output. That is a lot of problems. So how do I bring home the exiled Republicans? So we need the election to not be active, and we need to place the king under house arrest. Okay. Those things don't sound too difficult, so I just gotta do something else in the meantime, like devaluing the drachma. And then I can manage my debt to the IFC. Okay. You know, we don't really have any military problems, which is nice. So I don't feel like I have to particularly go down the military path unless I want, like, army XP or whatever. I actually have some civilian factories, which is amazing. Alright, let's build up in Athens. Oh, I can just place the king under house arrest immediately. The king will be arrested, and the Venezuelists will win the election. Is that who I want to win the election? I don't know. Let's see, so after 26 January 1936, effects do not complete within 25 days. If King George is not arrested, then he will interfere with the general elections to ensure his monarchist support keeps the government mandated. Okay. So I lose some stability, but I arrest the king, and I have to do that anyways, so yeah, sure, let's arrest the king. Which, again, feels counterintuitive, but I guess maybe the current king of Greece doesn't want to restore the Byzantine Empire? I guess maybe that's the whole thing behind it? I don't even know, man. So I think instead of producing artillery, I'd rather produce support equipment. There we go. Let's see here. So I got my army. Let's see. 13 men, or divisions. I have a field marshal, good. So he is a old guard, inflexible strategist, career officer, war hero, staunch monarchist. Oh, he's probably not gonna like that I'm imprisoning the king. And a mountaineer. All right. And then what are my other generals? We have another staunch monarchist. You know, I think I'm not going to use the staunch monarchist, to be honest. That just sounds like a bad idea considering I'm arresting the king. So I could try to buddy up with the Republicans and the Communists. I assume that since I'm arresting the king, then the Republicans might be happy about that, but I don't know, we'll find out. So what resource do I need? I need some steel? I don't really have the factories for that, unfortunately, so let's just, like, let time pass. Yes, my army is not ideal, unfortunately. Let's get my troops on the border with Turkey. I don't like the Turks. They're assholes. Alright, so yeah, the 10 days until the election goes through. And we'll see what there is to see. And hopefully, Eleftherios Venizelos passes away. Prime Minister, leader of the Venizelites, and a revered titan of Greek politics, has passed away peacefully in his house. Venizelos was a passionate contributor to the Greek multi-party system and a figure who was perhaps unrivaled in how much he influenced the Greek national consciousness. How can words alone do justice to a man who gave so much of himself to his country and his countrymen? He is the architect of the nation we have the privilege of serving today, and the enduring legacy he leaves behind will outlast us all. The only black spot of Venizelos' immaculate record is the terrible loss our nation suffered after the devastating Greco-Turkish War of 1919. It is a blemish on an otherwise perfect legacy that we fully intend to avenge ourselves upon. Lebedev was a revolutionary and statesman, and a political pioneer. He was our ethnarch, and we shall remember him as an uncompromising lionheart that he was. Themistocles Sophoulis has taken over as prime minister and leader of the Phileftheron, and has declared a national day of mourning for the recently deceased father of modern Greece. Greece owes you a debt I will never be able to repay. I lose 5 stability. Vivime becomes leader of the Democratic Party, professional crisis solver, extra political power, and extra stability. Awesome. Oh, why the Paradox? What the fuck, Paradox? Why is he generic white man? Paradox. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is he generic white man? Fucking hell. The Venizelists win the election. He must disappear after this. Surely he does. Yeah, no, he must disappear. Like, oh my god, Paradox, what the fuck? The Greek people filled the streets of Greece today, celebrating the choice of the army to ensure the monarchists could not interfere with the election results. The Venizelists have been delivered a powerful mandate to govern returning from their exile abroad, but they face an uphill battle, unknitting a very divided country, and a country that has not forgotten the disastrous war the Venizelists put the whole country into in 1919. There also remains the question of what the Venizelists will do with the captured Greek monarch. Regardless of what happens, interesting times lay ahead in Greece. At last we have returned. The communists and monarchists are both indifferent, and the Phileftheron becomes the ruling party, and elections take place every 5 years. Oh, good. Good. He's not generic white man anymore, thankfully. I don't understand why I had to wait till the election event to actually fucking trigger, but alright. Alright, the communists and Republicans are no longer hostile, so I think everybody's just kind of chill right now. Yeah, everyone's just chill. The Republicans are loyal. Yeah, that's cool. I'm down with that. Although I'm probably going to have to buddy up with the monarchists. Yeah, do the compromise. The communists aren't going to be happy. And I guess if at any point one faction becomes too unhappy, they'll probably start a civil war, if I had to take a guess. So I'll want to try to keep up with that. So, bring home the exiled Republicans, 120 political power, 5% democracy change, 3% communism change. The Venizelos ministers and generals will return from exile and become available. Romania cancels my guarantee. Romania, Yugoslavia, Turkey, and one others lose the Balkan Pact and makes them dislike me. Yikes. That's kind of, like, rude, but alright. Oh, I can ease up on conscription. That's unfortunate. So my conscription is actually higher than I can manage right now. That's interesting. Huh. I don't know if there's anything I can really do about it. I'll check up on it after my current... Yeah. Oh, I have debt, right. Debt to the British, 100%. Debt to the French, 100%. Debt to the Italians, 100%. No debt has been paid. So, who am I going to end up joining, actually, now that I think about it? Because I'm probably going to be non-aligned by the sounds of it, since Paradox really likes making the monarchies non-aligned. Hmm. Negotiation with the EEE. Wasn't the EEE the previous name of the fascist party? I don't remember. Yeah, I'm not sure what ideology I'm going to be then, because that kind of determines who I want to pay my debts to then. Do I want to pay my debts to the Allies or to the Axis? I guess. Well, let's see what I get for doing this anyway. So, when I select it, I get small debt repayments, which increases my consumer goods factories by 5% and 10% resource to market for 2 months. And when that effect is removed, I remove small debt repayments. The UK gains, or whoever gains 25 political power. The decision will clear 1/4 of the current debts each time is completed. So what do I get from that then? I guess I get like removing the stability and consumer goods problem up here. I might want to just get rid of my debt then, to be honest. Now would be the best time to do it while my economy is at its weakest, but I don't know. Would that be the best or would that be the worst time, actually? That's a good question. I don't know. I also probably want to look at crushing the the communists. Has completed the focus, use the military. Or I need to complete the focus, restoring our home. Where's restoring our home? Over here. Okay. So that's how I crush the communists, who I assume will start a civil war if I don't do anything about it. Yeah, I think I will. Alright, we'll start paying off my debt. That seems to be the most reasonable thing I could do. Or, actually, do I have a silent workhorse? No. Do I have anything that gives me political power without giving me something else that I don't want? Yes. But unfortunately, it's not very much political power. Oh yeah, I have this guy. I need to make the monarchists friendly or loyal. And then he'll give me 10% political power. Alright, I can work with that. But bringing home the Republican exiles will... Oh my. Oh, I can only pay one debt at a time? Ew. Fuck. Okay. Shit. That sucks. Yeah, that's a real bummer right there. It's gonna take me a while to repay my debt then. Because, yeah, no, it would have taken me, I think, a year to repay my debt if I just kept paying off everybody at once, but... Can't do that, unfortunately. Or no, not even a year, half a year, I think. No, it'd be like 3/4 a year or something. Okay, well, let's see. So I can recommission American battleships. I don't know if I'll do that, to be honest. Rebuild the Salamis. Okay. Still gotta worry about easing up on conscription. I doubt it, but hopefully Germany and... Ooh, Turkey remilitarizes the Turkish Straits. That is not good for Turkey. Fuck you, Turkey. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna deal with Turkey now that I think about it. Because, yeah, they're going to be the main problem with me forming the Byzantines. Alright, let's see, yeah. Let's get a military theorist, if possible. I guess I'll have to take this guy. I don't like having to go down Grand Battle Plan, though. Also, he's 250? Oh, piss off. Monarchists are friendly or loyal. I kind of want the army XP that he gives, though. That's the thing. Shit, okay. Guess we'll just have to work with it. Alright, my debt to the British is almost paid off a little bit. So, yeah, what will this say when I've paid a little bit of the debt? Let's see. 8.4% of the debt repaid. Cool. But that doesn't seem to affect the debt to the IFC, unfortunately. And I guess I can't pay one nation more than the others. I have to pay them all equally. Okay. Well, let's pay off the French next. Ease upon conscription. I think I'm forced to do that, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to really get a choice. Kind of annoying that my conscription starts high enough that it'll cause me issues. But then again, I guess that's only really if you go down the democratic path. Yeah. Let's compromise with the monarchists. This is not going to give me any war spore, unfortunately. I think I just have to demilitarize. Because I'm still going to be democratic after this. But the monarchists will be friendly, and then I can use their advisors. The communists are going to be dickheads, which is whatever, I don't care. Communists are going to be dickheads, that's just a fact of life. Ooh, I don't have any manpower, I just realized. Huh. That's a yikes. I think I probably want to go concentrate it. Yeah. My economy is not going to be really big enough at any point to go dispersed. And I'd rather have a lot of shit guns than no good guns, basically, so... Alright, once I compromise with the monarchists, I can grab me a devoted corporist. There we go, extra political power gain. Remembering the Italian catastrophe. So, recruitable population 10%, war support 5%. Stirring emotions over Anatolia could have unintended consequences. Yeah, let's beat up some Turks. I'm cool with that. Also, because the communists are being dickheads, it's causing some issues. Oh, actually, you get like some bonuses when you're friendly with factions. Interesting. So I'm definitely leaning more towards on the allies than the Axis, it seems. What do I want, actually? Superior Fire is my general go-to just because it's easy to use. But... I think I'll ignore that for now. Let's grab some better artillery. Yeah, I could try to maybe befriend the communists, actually, instead of crushing them. What would that do for me, though? I don't know. Well, I mean, if it's like the monarchists being friendly, then it would give me stability and recruitable population. It might be worth buddying up with the communists. Yeah, I think I will do that, actually. I think that would be worth more to me than crushing them. Use them as opposed to kill them. It might be a horrible idea, but... eh? Also, with the restoring our home, it looks like maybe I can ignore my debts to Italy. Which, if that's the case, I'll gladly ignore the Italians. So, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Probably. Probably isn't, but we'll see. Yeah, nothing new in there. Wait, what was that last one? Spanish Civil War? Alright. Oh, that's just anti-communist raids. That's fine. Actually, I wonder, did doing anti-communist raids make the communists hate you? No. That should be a mechanic, because Greece has this whole, like, making certain parties like you thing. But then it's like, doing anti-communist things doesn't make the communists hate you? Very strange. Alright, let's see here. Alright, yeah, I want to do restoring our home, in hopes that that will just wipe my debt with Italy. And... let's go and grab... ooh, +5 entrenchments. Oh my. That's a lot of entrenchment, man. That is a lot of entrenchment. Holy shit. Because, yeah, what is my current entrenchment? My current entrenchment is... let's see. 5. Then +10, +1, +3.5. And then has 25% extra, so yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. And then I increase that by 25%. I'd be like, no, like 1.5 or 2. I don't know. That's very nice sounding, actually, yeah. I could try to maybe just let the Turks kill themselves on my front line. And then just push them back. Could be an idea. Oh, yeah, the war against Turkey is going to be rough, because Turkey is quite strong. 23 divisions minimum. So their army is almost like twice as large as mine. Oh boy. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, let's get the entrenchment expert. I don't get the army experience, which I'm going to be missing out on a little bit, but that's fine. I don't see that being too big of an issue, to be honest. I also maybe train my fleets. Maybe. Do I have an air force? Probably not, to be honest. The Anatolian fascists mobilize. The fascists are now hostile. Let's see. The self-proclaimed fascist movement of Greece has reorientated accordingly to our new political reality. Bitter and disgruntled Greek refugees exiled from Turkey are starting to flock to the new radical political movements of Georgios Kosmidias, another Greek exiled from his homeland. Kosmidias is a vocal proponent of the Megali idea and the reclamation of historical territories lost to Turkey. Paradox. What is that? What is that, Paradox? Lost ought Turkey? Paradox. Paradox. Others' views are far more radical than any in the Venizelist administration. Some reports suggest Cosmidius aspires for Greece's borders to extend beyond just the Aegean, and that he may have designs for the entirety of Anatolia. However, such reports should be taken with a grain of salt. What sort of madman could make designs over the entirety of Turkey? Nobody will ever fall on that thug. I lose stability and the fascists are now hostile. I assume I could buddy up the fascists just like the communists? Yes, I can. Again, I'd rather use them than fight them. Although I think overall I get more stability and war support if I crush these errant factions. But I will not crush them. I will use them against my enemies. And then perhaps things will be quite good for Greece. Although I should probably save up my political power then instead of spending it on random shit. Alright, so restoring our home will hopefully wipe my debt with Italy. And yeah, if I don't have to pay back the Italians, I am perfectly okay with that. Games of the 11th Olympiad. Cool. Don't care. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I still don't have any recruitable population, unfortunately. I might want to go down my military patch to see if I can find any. Okay, I get 0.2 recruitable population. That ain't much, but it's something, I suppose. I can make my infantry better in mountains. That's cool, I guess. Then once I restore Byzantium, I can actually get even more recruitable population. But it's not that much, though. That's the thing. And I'm very weak right now. It doesn't help that I have like all these like debts and shit that I have to repay. Well, let's pay back the debt to the French. And hopefully restoring our home makes so I don't have to pay back the Italians. Although unfortunately, losing the Sichact plan is going to slow down my speed of civilian factories, but that's not that big of a deal, I suppose. Oh, I need some artillery? Shit. Okay, that's not good. That is really not good. Well, let's see. So in, what, 5 days it said? 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, is my debt with Italy gone? Yes, excellent. That worked exactly how I was hoping it would. So I get some stability and democratic support and extra war support. I can get a bunch of political power. That would be good for getting... Ooh, my. All my research is done. Good shit. That's ahead of time. Let's grab radio. That's ahead of time. I could stay on Grand Battle Plan and just like get as much entrenchment as physically possible. I don't really like that idea though. I can get tanks, shovels, which I already have, support equipment, sure. Alright, let's go over to... I don't have the economy to really do superior firepower, do I? I guess fast assault is then. Yeah. Alright. The E open a relief center for Anatolian refugees. In a cynical bid to attract more followers to his cause, Georgios Kosmidius has used his movement funds to open a relief center for fellow refugees from Turkey, such as himself. It would be laudable. Laudable? Do you mean laughable? What the fuck? I have no idea. I'm not sure if that's a typo or not, because I've never heard that word before, so whatever. It would be laudable if he were not using these relief centers as recruitment centers for his psychotic movement. We're left in a difficult position. It is obvious Cosmidius intends to continue propping these centers up to recruit the disenfranchised refugees of Anatolia. So do we shut them down to stem his poison, or do we preserve our reputation and allow these centers to continue to operate? Some might argue that having the impoverished refugees working in fascist relief centers is preferable to them suffering in the slums. Alright, so I let him continue doing it, and that gives me fascist support, stability, and costly political power, or I can shut it down. Honestly, keep doing it, man. I'll take that stability. And the little bit of fascist support it gives, not a big deal. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, birthplace of democracy gives me stability. Aristotle Onassis returns to Greece. Wealthy magnate and internationally beloved socialite Aristotle Onassis has returned to Greece for the first time in many years. He did not take questions from the media, and he has been hard for observers to track down. But reports indicate he is ingratiating himself. Ingratiating? Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, ingratiating himself with the Anatolian refugee populace and might be organized a bid to take office. What is he planning? Can I lose some stability? Yeah, I really want to try to befriend probably the fascists, since they're seeming to be more of an issue than the communists right now. Oh, I have to request communist support apparently. Where's that? I actually might not be able to do that, to be honest. Communist. Oh yeah, I actually can't do that. I think I have to crush the communists, unfortunately. Or I could go non-aligned and do recruit the fascists. Ah, okay, so you can't have both the communists and the fascists at the same time then. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I'll recruit the fascists, kill the communists, and bish bash bosh, it's all done. Let's keep paying off my debts. Yeah, and then getting rid of the debt to the IFC would be very nice to do. Extremely nice. Yeah, probably the sooner that I befriend the fascists, the better. Because yeah, I assume that they're gonna just keep giving me bad events until I befriend them. And yeah, I haven't really heard much from the communists. So that's why I'm sort of willing to just let them just like sit on the sideline for a little while. And how's Turkey doing? They're doing railways? Alright, well at least not doing anything important, I suppose. Yeah, who else got a focus tree on this? Albania didn't. I believe Bulgaria got one. Yes. Did Yugoslavia's get updated? Not that I can tell. I believe Romania's got updated. Do they not? I guess there was some nations who got an updated focus tree instead of just a completely... Oh, was it Hungary who got a... No, Hungary's the same. Am I crazy? I might just be crazy. Because yeah, I know it's like the 3 main nations got a new focus tree. And then... Wait, no, this is definitely different. Is it? No, yeah, this is 100% different. Okay, so Yugoslavia got an updated focus tree then. And I guess that's the only one who got to update it? Yeah, because I'm not seeing anything new in Romania's focus tree. Birthplace of democracy. But with that, I think I'll end this video here. This is going to be interesting. As Greece starts out very weak, and I fucking saw this down here, which makes wait, not that, where was it? This one, which makes me attack Turkey. And that does not sound very good. I would prefer to attack Turkey on my own terms instead of the terms of a focus, but whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not scared at all. We'll see what happens with that. I'll see you then.